Dan! How you doing, man?
Good. So fancy.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been homeless for a minute, so we're just trying to make it work.
I know.
Nice to meet you. Yes,
Nice.
sir. Take a seat, man. Take a seat. How
All
you
right.
doing?
I'm doing good.
We're basically daily streaming, so we're just... Luckily, New York is like a pretty easy place to like figure out like things to do every single day.
Yeah.
Were you streaming?
No, not yet. I was thinking of streaming. I was waiting to see what we're doing because I also didn't want to, like, I don't know, in terms of I didn't want to walk in here streaming in terms
true.
of y'all's new.
Yeah,
like, because then
true.
I'd be like, someone's going to figure out. But I
So
have
like
all my gear.
that's all your streaming stuff in there?
Yep.
I'm
That's
not
how
gonna
I
lie.
now do.
We might be able to learn some things.
Yeah. I mean, now when I IRL, to make it simpler, because I have a backpack. RDC borrowed my backpack. I have all the shit on
You have the
backpack.
generic backpack everyone uses?
Yeah, I have with the Live View Solo U and all that.
Yo,
Okay.
this is a fatter version of the one we had.
Yeah.
This is our setup.
Oh, and out of context, that's a little crazy. I'm pointing at a tripod.
Okay,
guys.
good. Well, then you have that.
Yeah, but it's a smaller version though.
Yeah. So then you already so that's good. In other words, you just go with the phone, and then do you even bother with the hotspot or not?
Yeah, we got a hotspot
We got
phone
two
as well.
Okay.
Yeah. We're ready on now,
Okay, so wait, first
So
of all,
if we decide to wander, depending on whatever we decide, I'll
Look what they
stream
voted.
depending upon what we decide.
they voted basketball.
I love basketball.
Okay, me too. That's perfect.
All right.
So, this is Dan Clancy, the CEO of Twitch. He's my boss.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, but you pay me.
Do I?
Yeah, because like the money that we all make comes from streamers like you, right?
Yeah, but like technically, you go get the advertisers, and I don't have that type of motion.
Yeah, that's true. But your community, when they support you, they're supporting you.
So we pay each other because if they
So then
sub,
we're equal.
I pay you.
Exactly.
And then when an ad runs, you pay me.
That way we're equal. That's much better, right? That's much better.
Someone said a glaze off. Hey, Northside, thank you for the 22 months. So, chat, you probably remember Dan from DreamCon because we were standing beside him during the creator match, during the basketball matchup. And during the matchup, you said that you could beat me in a game of basketball.
I'm ready.
We tried to run it when we were there, but unfortunately they brought the nets down, so we have a chance to actually play a real game.
Personally, my view is Agent got them to bring the Nets down.
You think I ranked?
Paid someone off.
Damn.
He said he paid someone off to bring. He said, guys, bring. Because at one point they raised them up.
No, they didn't want us to hoop
They
on it.
raised them up.
Yeah,
and
they
then
did, but then
I think your guy went and said, no, lower them.
No, who? No. That's easy content. Beat Dan Clancy in a game of basketball. That's a clip.
All right, man. You caught us. You caught us.
Okay, but yeah, we could hoop. I was gonna say like we could also play games too. Chat
Either
knows.
one works for me.
Chat knows like I'm a prolific gamer. You know, up until recently, actually, I've been losing a lot. But historically, I went on a 2-year winning spree.
2-year winning spree.
Yeah. So I won all my wagers for 2 years straight.
Wait, all your wages.
Yeah, wagers. Yeah.
On of you gaming.
Yeah, so across like all kind of games, it was like Valorant, some Rainbow Six,
But it was
some.
always you. It was your game. You were wagering on yourself.
Correct, against someone else.
Yeah.
So we would basically. But then recently, I'm not
You
gonna lie.
had 2 years.
I know on everything like across the board like
That
from
sounds to me
FIFA.
like you're very smart at who you challenge.
No, like I was challenging clicks at a shooter. We tied, so technically that wasn't a loss. I was playing people that were like pretty good at games.
Huh.
I was just beating them. Not gonna lie. But then recently, I've actually came on a dry spell, which happens in life, and I've lost $7,000 in the last month.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you figured, well, I'll game against Dan and I'll beat him.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I was like, at first,
That would be easy. If I was stupid enough to do it, that'd be easy money.
No, but people said you're good. Everyone said you're good.
At gaming?
No, not at
it's not
games.
gaming.
At
basketball, I'm fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
At gaming.
So you
and
don't
stuff.
play games?
No.
What? Okay, growing up, what did you play?
I played sports. I played basketball. I played football. I played.
You didn't play like
They didn't
Mario
exist.
64.
Mario said, like when I was a kid, that shit didn't exist.
You didn't play Pac-Man?
I would play arcade Pac-Man, but Pac-Man came out like I was in high school or something like that. When Pac-Man came out, I
damn,
think. When
man.
did Pac-Man come
You
out?
were in high school when
Let me
Pac-Man
see,
dropped.
something like that. Something
Lord
like
have
that.
mercy.
Let's see, when did Pac-Man come out?
Jesus.
When did Pac-Man come out?
I think it was like the 60s.
No.
Am I tripping?
No. Actually, it was 1980. It was my junior year of high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So like back then, people didn't play video games really.
No, like you were like you would have just starting to have like these like Pong, or like if you were really like wonked out, maybe you were the first one to have something, but you had to be like
Good.
but you had to be all wonked out. In other words, you know how right now everyone games?
Yeah.
Athletes game, everyone games.
Correct.
Right? Back then, if you were gaming, you didn't do anything. You weren't playing ball sports or anything like that, right?
Okay,
And
be
so-
honest. Growing up, did you used to make fun of the people that played games?
Nah, because I wasn't. Interestingly, part of that making fun, you end up in different crowds, and I was always what I'd call in the tweener crowd.
What's that?
Yeah, I wasn't in the like cool crowd that would make fun of everyone, right? But I was big and a good athlete.
Okay.
So then I wasn't in the crowd that anyone would pick on. If that
So
makes
you
sense.
were just like a neutral
I
party.
was in there like I always remember this one story because I remember in high school, like freshman year, I played basketball with this guy who was a football player, right? And he was one of the like better football players on our high school team, and he said, "Clancy, you're a good basketball player. I guess you're an okay guy." He basically was saying he wasn't gonna because
you were a good basketball
I
player.
was a good basketball player, right?
Yeah. It was opposite for us. Everybody got bullied and everybody bullied
Yeah.
growing up. It was bad actually.
I mean, I got into a few. Actually, that is a difference. I mean, I got into a few fights because that's just when I grew up. People
if
got
you play enough
fights.
basketball, you get into a fight.
People got into
Yeah,
fights,
yeah,
right?
it happens.
But I was more the one, like the bullies. I usually, because a lot of times when you're bullying someone, like in a basketball game, Lord, all sorts of shit.
You
happens.
can't bully somebody in a basketball
No,
game.
no.
That's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
basketball.
Yeah, but like in the like schoolyard or shit like that,
Yeah, yeah.
a lot of times the bullies pick on people that they know they won't have trouble with.
Yeah, so like you kind of look, you have to be a crash.
I was tweener enough that they would like. In general, I wasn't the one that come to pick on.
So then how do you go from that to? Did you like run companies before, or how did you?
I've been in the tech space. So like the interesting tidbit that I talk about a lot is I actually undergrad I was a computer science theater major. So I did a lot of theater in high school and college.
Okay.
Okay, and but then I used my computer science degree and eventually got a PhD in AI, and then
You got a PhD in AI in like 1970.
Well, no, I was in high
I
school.
don't
I
know
graduated.
how old
You're
you
really
are.
going. I said I was in high school. I graduated in '81, so I wouldn't have gotten my PhD in '70. I got a PhD
Shish
in
has
AI
just
in the
donated
90s.
$1. Hi Dan, could you fix the Twitch mobile app?
Yeah, it has changed. We got to talk about that too.
All right.
But so wait, hold on. You
So
graduated.
anyways.
You graduated in '85.
I worked for like 4 years, then 4 or 5 years, then I went and got my PhD.
I didn't even know they had AI in '85.
They did. It was just kind of. That was when it was just.
We're
like,
playing an AI game today on stream too. It's like a therapy AI, so she's gonna help give me help.
Damn.
Yeah, in VR.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm super excited actually.
Damn. So anyway, then like I worked at NASA for a while, where I managed. It was the AI robotics group.
Uh-huh.
And then I went over and spent 9 years at Google. As at YouTube, I ran product and engineering there.
Oh, okay. So you've been in
I've been in the kind of tech
Ah.
space. I wasn't the CEO of a company, but I've been a senior leader at like
Okay.
various tech companies.
for a long time. Damn, that's cool. And then you started streaming?
Yep. I started streaming, became CIO. And what I often say is, the reason it worked is because it's actually just natural
Shish
for
has
me.
just donated $1.
I don't know how they're sending
Hi
it. It's
Dan,
paused.
could you fix the Twitch mobile app?
Yeah, TTS is fucked today.
Wait a minute. All I'm saying is, you got to get more than $1 for that, right? You got to.
Oh yeah,
you
I
gotta
made it
up
dirt
your
cheap.
price.
No, there was inflation, Dan. I'm gonna be honest. There was an era where we had to add some inflation. It was wilding. Okay, but they've been on good behavior for a while, so I drop it to it because it's not like a money making method.
Yeah.
It's just like it's just nice to be able to have them talk to me
Yeah.
through TTS. But it's been.
So you do that with Cheers go through TTS? Or what
No,
is it?
I don't even use Cheers. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you put through TTS?
It's just it's just Streamlabs. We just like
Okay,
just
it's
a dollar,
Streamlabs
just
plug
like
in.
$1 US. Yeah, I don't know how much that is in other currencies.
Yeah.
But okay, chat. We're gonna hop out and hoop in a sec. So yeah, I mean, it's nice to have you, Dan.
Good to be here.
Can I ask, like, what happened with the Twitch mobile app? Like,
Why do you not like it?
so no, I've had it for 2 months. When I first got it, I actually hated it. But then now that I know how to use it, I don't mind it as much. But I still so once I get on the app, it used to have everybody that's live right here. But
Right.
now I got to click a button to
Yes.
have that same thing pop up.
Yes.
And so that basically means like if you're not this person, which is the most watched person, you're probably not going to show up for people.
Well, people. Okay, so part of this is for someone who uses Twitch a lot, you're already conditioned to our app, right? Like you're just used to using our
One
app.
sec, keep
You
going.
you like use it all the time. For new users, okay, and like new folks coming in, our app, a thumbnail is a horrible way to figure out if I want to watch this. If you already know the streamer, right? If you already know the streamer and everything about them, so like a hardcore users that deep into Twitch, right? Then they figure out stuff from the thumbnail. But for new users, the thumbnail, it's all it does is tell you the game they're playing.
Yeah, and most people on Twitch don't they don't optimize thumbnails and titles neither. Like my title today sucks. Like it would be something I wouldn't use on other platforms, but on Twitch you don't have to gamify it like that. I feel like that's what I like about Twitch the most though. Like if you're on Twitch, there's not that much. It's gonna sound weird, but there's not that much strategy. Like I feel like on YouTube you have to spend the majority of your time coming up with titles, thumbnails, audience retention. On Twitch you just do the best content. Like I literally, my whole focus is on what I'm doing on stream. It's not about like I don't even think about my title till like the second before I go
Right,
live.
because your title doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter that much.
It doesn't matter.
But
Doesn't
I'm
matter.
thinking like it might start to matter more if
No,
you
it
have
matters
to,
less now.
I disagree. Why do you say that?
So right now, the thing that matters, like, let's say you're trying to figure out, oh, am I interested in something? Okay.
Okay.
And let's remember the old one, where you read the title, you read the game they're playing, you see their name, and you think, and then you click, and then you watch, then you have to hit back. Then you click, then you watch, then you have to hit back.
True.
Okay? That's a freaking pain in the ass. And in figuring out what you're going to watch, you're reading the title and thinking about it. It's much easier to glance and go, no, I don't want to see someone talking about Trump. You know?
I get that
like,
perspective.
you know, oh.
But then
okay.
it works. I think it works multiple ways. Because look though, the one thing I like about Twitch the most is Twitch viewers. They watch streams for a while. Their attention spans aren't fried yet.
Yep.
But like being able to scroll like it's TikTok, I feel like might.
No, but we're basically, and there's lots of things we're doing. Like, the whole idea is to get you something that you watch.
Okay.
Okay, so the whole idea, and we're experimenting with all sorts of messages. We might also use a timer. Okay, we don't want to keep you in this feed. Okay,
This is
Yeah.
just so you can pick
This
what you want
is
to watch. When
what
you
do
go
I
on
want to
Twitch.
watch? Okay, what do I want to watch right now? This is what I want to watch. Bam, I'm there. Right?
Pastor, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Appreciate you, brother man. W gifts in the chat. W gifts in the chat.
But if you want to look around, then it's easy to look around.
I get the POV because there's obvious appeal to TikTok.
And also part of it is for newer users, and we see this. For our casual users, their usage has gone up clearly.
So like what shows up on the homepage? Like if I'm a person who just downloaded Twitch, what would be most likely to show up right there?
We use a representation of you as a, generic person in America, blah, 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 right? So if Kai's streaming, Kai's going to be at the top because you're a generic person in America. Because if we don't know anything about you.
So then you start to base it off of like watch history or like interactions. Like what's the metrics that?
I mean, there are all sorts of metrics that go in there, right? But in general, it's designed for, here we know who you follow, here you know who you watch, we have this information about you, and then we customize it. If we don't have any of that, then we just have to average out to whatever country.
Nobody
or
has
region
just
you're in.
donated $1. Can we put an end to these hot tub streams?
It's okay.
Perez has
Yo,
just
do you see
donated
it pause?
$1.
Do you see it pause?
Hi Agent Hi Dan, the Twitch app is not TikTok, please change it.
Yo, chat, I don't know how they're coming through. I don't know how y'all are sending TTS. Bro, stop. I will play the TTS when it's time for TTS, man.
They've hacked you.
Yo, they've been doing it all stream.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, look, I'll say this, though. I've been on YouTube for a very long time. There was a time where they added, because I started on YouTube in 2008. When they added ads, boy, it was a riot about to go down because everyone's like, I hate ads, I hate ads, I hate ads. But now, looking back, that was one of the greatest decisions they ever made. You might have been in. Were you part of YouTube at the time?
I was there 2010, so they just added ads like a few years.
And it went and now people got a chance to do it full time. So instead of doing it on the side, they got to dedicate their whole
Makes a huge
time
difference.
to do it, and things began to look a little different, for better and for worse. So, yo, Caster, thank you for
And
the
the
10,
reality
broski.
is, kids these days, they are conditioned and used to seeing the content and assessing the content. That in fact, as we want Twitch to keep growing, like a big thing you need to do is like make sure it works for all the new viewers,
That's true.
right? Because folks that already are, your point about dedicated audience, they may, when you're used to something, you like it. You'll get used to the new app, and the folks who've been coming will keep coming. What we need is more people coming and more people using the mobile app more frequently.
Okay. Do you think what do you watch usually? Do you watch on your laptop or your phone or your TV?
It is probably more on my laptop. It's more on my
too.
laptop.
Are we old? I feel like nobody else does that.
Well, that is one of the reasons why we had to update it. Yes.
Yeah, I don't.
Well,
I
I'm
never watch on
certainly
my phone unless I'm outside.
Well, no, actually, but this is our problem that we have to solve. Okay, which again, all of us suffer from this. We need to get it so that if you have 15 minutes, right now, if you have 10 minutes, you probably open up Instagram or TikTok, right?
Yeah.
And we want you to open up Twitch if you've got 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
Because we want, the biggest challenge we have is someone watches you, they like Agent, but then they get busy. Shit happens in their life. They stop coming every day. And then they sort of drift away and don't come back. Because the habit of coming to Twitch regularly, we see this in the data, right? It's a habit. A lot of your community is there 5 days a week.
So okay, but like, is there a lot of value in even attracting the 10-minute people? Because most of the people that's literally booting up Twitter or whatever for 10 minutes, they're usually just procrastinating on something else anyway. So the thing is like,
Yeah, but the value, what I want them to do is keep you top of mind. So let me tell you the way I think, now we still have work to do on clips the way it should work, okay? We need to make it so that you do a stream. Now, do you have editors that do clips and all that shit for you?
he edits from time to time. We got Boogie. We
He
got
does,
Wes.
but so now most streamers don't have editors, okay? But even when you have an editor, it should be even without that editor. You finish streaming, within 10 minutes, you should be able to find 3 to 5 highlights from the stream.
I agree.
Share on your stories.
On the Twitch story?
Yes.
Okay.
Because the thing that I think, and I've talked to a ton of streamers, and they said, "Oh, if that happened, that'd be cool." Is suppose I missed you yesterday, so I didn't drop in. Okay. You want me seeing 3 or 5 clips from your stream yesterday,
Correct.
right? To kind of keep you top of mind. Oh, I missed him. And the best way to see that is by seeing them in a row. So like if I didn't come by Twitch yesterday, I go to my stories as opposed to getting an update on what you did on Instagram or TikTok that's blended in all this. I want to go see clip from Agent, clip from Agent, clip from Agent, clip from Agent. Great. Now I got a sense of what
But
happened.
you know what people
yesterday.
do now is they just go through the whole VOD.
Yeah, but that takes well, your most dedicated viewers do. You are kind of people that like you, they don't have an hour to go through the VOD.
Yeah, those people usually, but we just catch them on YouTube most of the time nowadays.
Yeah.
So that's like why YouTube clip pages are so dope. But I feel like Twitch for a long time has been against like videos though, like on the platform. I think.
So I am not. So the interesting thing is, I agree that they almost like eschewed it. Now I think that's because they often got confused because they would think, oh well, we want to become a short form video platform like YouTube. And it's like, no, we're not. We're a live platform, right? That doesn't mean we can't integrate short form content still with a primary focus on live. In the end, our value is live.
So the short form would be the stories, which I'm gonna be honest, I don't really use. I used it once, but then I stopped.
The reason I think the using stories of taking pictures and videos, it's just more shit for you to do. What you
Yeah.
want to use stories is after every stream, share 3 or 4 clips.
Yeah, if there was an easier way to do it, I'm gonna be honest.
It's
like,
too hard to do it.
Yeah, and there's like 9 different stories. Like you could Snapchat story, Facebook. So like each platform kind of has a story. So it's like if I'm gonna post a story, which one am I gonna post? Am I gonna post the same story on every single one, or realistically, you're not gonna come up with original content for all of those?
No, but right now it's just too hard to do on Twitch. It should just be dirt simple for you to pick the 3 to 5
Find
things on
moments in
Twitch,
the
click,
stream.
share the stories, right?
Yeah, if there was like there's a clip feature already in there. It just
But you got to work, you got to edit it, you got to find them. And the way it should work is we should show you after your stream by the comments, figuring out what's
here are your
happening.
most popular clips
Here are
that stream.
here are the most popular moments from what you just did. Right? Pick a beginning, pick an end, give me a title. That's all you got to do. And pick a beginning, pick an end, pick a title. You're done.
Or
Okay?
even if the
And it's
mods can help market.
yes.
If the mods can market like this was a highlight in the stream, and then all those get clipped for you at the end, that'd be tough too.
Yeah, and if you think something cool just happened, you should be able to go bam, and then it like your vote counts 50. Because in other words, you might do something that said, "Shit, this is cool." I know when
I
I'm
remember
streaming,
this, yeah.
I like know right away. It's like, and I'll say it
Clip
sometimes.
farming, then-
I'll say somebody clip. I'll say somebody clip that, right?
Yeah.
Because you know it's cool.
The mod said more work.
No, that's why you shouldn't have to do any work.
No, that was just he didn't say it. I said that, but
Yeah.
no. Then click a button, pop. You can do it, man. I believe in you.
Click
Yay,
a button and
free.
it can just make it. You know.
Hey, mods, chill out, man. No, we want more. See, they love it, man. They love it. That's awesome. I agree. That would be kind of convenient.
Yeah.
No cap. Oh, so you like the video? Boom. You're gonna like that one too, man. Go ahead, just. Bro, click the
Done,
video.
buddy.
What the? Bro, that's what I be saying. Like.